Billy G here out in his bucket garden, going over the broccoli. Wanted just playing around with the GoPro Hero 9 macro lens on it. Now we're over the cauliflower. We'll go down into the spinach. And the wind is blowing today. Over into the lettuce. Still falling across the lettuce. Now the red lettuce. And that is the top row. Okay, this is the second row, or the row that would be west of the top row in the bucket garden. And this is potatoes, regular potatoes in 2 buckets. Then we move on over here. This will be hot cayennes. This one will be the cayennes. And then here we have jalapenos. And another jalapeno. And then another hot banana. Okay, this will be the row east of the top row in the bucket garden. And this is sweet bananas, sweet banana pepper plant. And then we go over here to orange bell. And then we have 5 buckets in a row. It's going to be red taters. Last year I had 1 bucket and got a bunch of taters out of it, about 30. So I loved them, and I wanted some more this year, so I'm on with, got 5 buckets right now. And they are coming on, these leaves of them. So I'll have me plenty of red potatoes. And that's the bucket garden. Okay, now we have the raised bed garden. And this is asparagus, my first year of doing this. I think the plants were 2-year-old, I'm not sure. But anyways, we've got 3 plants of those going. And then we have some strawberries going. And strawberries don't last long when you got grand young'uns around. They get gone as quick as they see them. They don't make it in the house even, they make it right into their mouths. Then we come over here to the cherry red tomato plant that's already got some tomatoes on it somewhere. If I can get, there we go, get around to them. And then we have carrots over here, and a flower plant, marigolds I think, and in each one of my sections except the one with the asparagus and strawberries. Hot banana pepper in this one. And then a bunch of onions right here. Then they have come on. Over to some squash. And then back to some lunchbox red sweet peppers. They are pretty good. My first year even knowing about them to last year. And they were real good. Roma tomato plant, looking semi-alright. Some basil, supposed to help with bugs along with the marigold, but I don't know. And then a Goliath tomato plant that's not looking too good. And my spinach in this thing ain't done worth flip. I got 1 plant, and I think some bugs has done got a hold of them. I'm gonna have to get some stuff out and try to bring a halt to them. And then this one's a disappointed in also. Broccoli. Broccoli. And 2 late plants of broccoli. I couldn't even give bought so many I couldn't give them away. And cauliflower is doing much of nothing in the raised bed. But hopefully these broccoli on the end, they've straightened out a little, so hopefully the other things will too. But that is the raised bed garden. And then I have buckets with more broccoli in a bucket over here by itself. Like I said, I had stuffed plants that nobody wanted, so I had to come up with something. More lettuce, and more lettuce. And they will get eat. And then I got one here, it's a grand young'uns. These is gonna be watermelons. We'll see how that goes. I watched a YouTube video. Seen some in buckets growing. This is bok choy. And this is collard greens. And this is all granddaughters and stuff. And this bok choy and collard greens is supposed to feed some dragon lizards, I think is what they call them. But the leaves, and humans will get some too, I guess. But anyways, that's about everything I got. Oh, I got some sweet taters that I put in the ground the other day here, and they're not looking too good either. Wind, I think, has broke 2 of them in half, but we'll see how they do and go from there. Now this macro lens, I don't know how focused this will be, but that is the garden. And I may be planting more later, but that's it right now. Hillbilly G. We're just letting the good Lord bless. Out of here.